Japan is a place where food isn't just about survival, it's about soul. From masters who have spent 20 years perfecting a single noodle, to flavors so fresh they still move on your plate. Today, I'm taking you on a journey through 12 of the most incredible culinary experiences I've found. We're going behind the scenes to see the fire, the tradition, and the heart of Japanese cooking. Trust me, you've never seen a compilation quite like this. Let's dive in. Have you ever tasted a dish made with pure patience? Here at Godaisan, udon is more than just a meal. It's a 23-year legacy in the making. Every single strand of noodle you see here is handcrafted with incredible dedication. Each morning, it all starts from scratch, turning premium flour into something special with nothing but bare hands and years of experience. No machines, no shortcuts. This is why people keep coming back to Godaisan. They're not just looking for a quick bite. They're here for that signature, thick, chewy texture and a broth so rich it warms your soul. Eating a bowl here feels like honoring a piece of art. If you were here, could you finish a bowl of this legendary handmade udon? Now, if you think you've seen it all, wait until you see this. We're moving from the delicate world of noodles to the intense, fragrant heat of a master's wok. At first glance, it might look like just fried rice, but at Yakubuta Sanjo, it's a high-speed performance. Just look at the way he controls the fire. Every toss of the wok ensures each grain of rice is perfectly coated in that rich, garlic-infused aroma. It's light, it's fluffy, and the technique is so precise it almost looks like a dance. This is why the lunch crowd here never stops. There's something incredibly satisfying about watching a simple dish being elevated to an art form right in front of your eyes. Honestly, if you could smell this through the screen, you'd be lining up here too. If you ever find yourself nearby, this is the one plate you absolutely cannot skip. Since we're on the subject of rice, I have to show you this masterpiece. Welcome to Creative Cuisine Arancia in Nagoya, where they take the classic Omurice to a whole new level. Just look at that egg, cooked to absolute perfection. But the real magic is hidden inside. A layer of melted, gooey specialty cheese that stretches with every bite. To make it even more decadent, they use premium butter that gives the entire dish this incredible, silky aroma. And the star of the show? That juicy hamburger steak on top. They grind the meat fresh every single day, and you can really taste the quality in every mouthful. It's comforting, it's rich, and it's everything a meal should be. If you had to choose right now, would you go for the fluffy egg or that perfect steak first? At that same spot in Nagoya, I found something that's almost too cute to eat. This is their famous Toro Omurice. It's the ultimate comfort food, where fluffy, silky eggs meet perfectly seasoned fried rice. But the real star is right on top. These tiny, adorable quail eggs shaped like little characters. It's that perfect mix of playful creativity and serious flavor. Every spoonful is incredibly soft and creamy, making it a dish that feels like a warm hug. It's hard not to smile when a meal looks this happy, right? Would you have the heart to eat those cute little eggs, or would you save them for the last bite? After all those heavy meals, it's time for something a little different. We're heading to Asakusa to visit 3Age, a spot that's completely reinventing the sandwich. Imagine a golden, crispy fried sandwich base, but the toppings? That's where it gets wild. From savory grilled eel and egg to sweet matcha and chewy dango, it's a total game changer. I know it sounds like a lot, but you honestly have to try both. That perfect balance between the salty unagi and the sweet, traditional treats creates a flavor profile you won't find anywhere else. It's a bold new way to experience Japanese snacks. So, are you brave enough to try the eel? Or are you sticking with the sweet matcha dango? Watch how these malasada donuts are fried to that absolute golden perfection. Once they're out, they get a generous dusting of specialty sugar, creating that classic crystalline crunch. But the real moment of magic? It's when they're lined up and filled to the brim with thick, velvety cream. Every single one is packed until it's heavy, making sure you get a burst of flavor in every bite. It's so soft, so airy, and so rich that it's impossible to stop at just one. Looking at that cream filling, can you even resist a treat like this? Now, let's keep the sweet vibes going with something truly eye-catching. These aren't your average pastries. They're colorful, vibrant, flat croissants. The best part? The shop, Le Golden Croissant, is open 24 hours a day, so you can satisfy your cravings whenever they hit. Everything is served fresh out of the oven, maintaining that perfect buttery crunch, even though they're flat. They offer so many different flavors and colors to choose from. But for me, I had to go with the rich chocolate cream. It's just the perfect balance of sweet and crispy. It's the ultimate late-night snack or early morning treat. There are so many options on the menu, so I'll leave the tough choice to you. Which flavor would you pick if you walked in right now? Just when you thought you'd seen everything, Japan brings out something even more creative. This might look like a miniature watermelon, but it's actually a masterpiece of baking. Welcome to Sweet Tayo Main Store, the home of this unique watermelon Baumkuchen. The attention to detail is mind-blowing, from the green outer layer with those perfect watermelon stripes to the hidden surprise inside. Once you slice into it, you'll find a vibrant red mousse made from real watermelon concentrate, complete with tiny chocolate chips that look just like seeds. It's playful, it's refreshing, and it shows just how much fun Japanese patisseries can be. Honestly, it's almost a crime to cut into something this cute. Now, let's switch gears from sweetback to savory with something that's currently taking Japan by storm. These giant paper-thin crackers are a viral sensation for a reason. Watch how they place fresh seafood right on top of the special dough before pressing it all together under massive heat. The result? A crispy, flavorful masterpiece, where the seafood is literally fused into the cracker itself. It's incredibly crunchy, intensely savory, and honestly, just as fun to look at as it is to eat. If you saw this at a Japanese street market, would you be able to resist the crunch? There's a kind of magic that happens when you strip everything back to the basics. Here at Musashiza in Fukuoka, they're keeping a beautiful tradition alive. No fancy gadgets, just a bed of sand, glowing charcoal, and fresh seafood. It's called irori grilling. Each fish is carefully seasoned with just a touch of salt and placed around the fire to cook slowly, soaking up all that natural, smoky warmth. It's not about speed here, it's about respecting the ingredients. When you take a bite, you're not just tasting the ocean, you're tasting centuries of Japanese history. It's simple, honest, and perfectly rustic. If you were sitting here by the fire, which one would you reach for first, the grilled fish or the skewers? If you're looking for the ultimate soul food in Nagoya, you have to find your way to Ichibiki. This isn't just a meal, it's a masterclass in flavor. Watch how they prepare this fresh eel over glowing charcoal. The secret is in the glaze, a spectacular, time-honored sauce that's applied over and over again until the meat transforms into a deep, caramelized gold. You can almost see the texture changing as it absorbs all that smoky goodness. Once it's sliced and laid over a bed of steaming hot rice, the aroma alone is enough to make your heart skip a beat. It's rich, it's buttery, and it's a taste that stays with you long after the meal is over. On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you want to try a bite of this right now? Now, for something that might look a bit extreme, but it's the ultimate sign of freshness. We're at Hakata Motsunabe Maidaya in Kokura, where the sashimi is as fresh as it gets, literally. They select live squid and use incredibly precise knife techniques to prepare it so quickly that you can actually see it still moving on the plate. It's translucent, delicate, and served simply with a touch of Japanese soy sauce to let the natural sweetness shine. And if you're not ready for the raw experience, they also serve incredible crispy tempura right alongside it. It's a bold, authentic way to experience Japan's deep connection with the sea. So, tell me the truth. Would this be your dream final dish, or is it a bit too much for you? It's amazing how much stories a single dish can tell, right? From the quiet patience of an udon master to the vibrant energy of a viral street snack, Japanese food never ceases to amaze me. But I want to know, which of these 12 dishes made your heart beat a little faster? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. If you love this journey and want to see more of the hidden gems and human stories behind Japan's food culture, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community. I have so many more delicious stories to share with you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.